How many of y'all know what that is? I bet a couple months ago, a lot of you didn't have any idea. I didn't have any idea, and I had even seen the movie that had spawned that little emblem, that little look. That's the Zoltan Z from Dude, Where's My Car, a mildly amusing movie with Ashton Kutcher that came out about 10 years ago. Why is that relevant now? Because the Pittsburgh Pirates have taken that on as a rallying point, as a sign to one another that they're in this together. And as the Pirates have played well this year, fans and people around Pittsburgh and in this area have really picked up on it. T-shirts have been made, as you see right here. That hand sign's being flashed by Grandma and Grandpap and kids as young as 2 and 3 in the stands. I've seen them in the games trying to do it, and they're doing this and that. My father-in-law called me a couple months ago. He saw Rod Barajas, catcher for the Pirates, get a double. He saw him get on second base, and he saw him do one of these. He called me, and he's like, "What the heck is that?" He's like, and then everybody in the dugout did it. I said, look, I can't even really explain it to you. It's the Zoltan Z. It's from the movie. Doesn't make any sense. Apparently the Pirates were watching that movie. They started doing it, and it just became a thing that they did. And this is nothing new in sports. It happens all the time. And that's what I try to explain to him. He's like, well, I don't understand why they would want to do that. I said, I don't think they understand why they would want to do that. It's just something that becomes a tradition. And sometimes traditions are goofy and quirky, but that's kind of what makes them fun. The terrible towel. What do towels have to do with the Pittsburgh Steelers? Nothing. When you're waving your terrible towel, I get into it just as much as everybody else. What does it mean? It means something because we've projected that onto it. But it's been that way throughout history of sports. It happens in everything. And the Anaheim Angels with the rally monkeys. They got these little monkeys that they stick in there. What is that? They got thunder sticks. Now, a lot of places have thunder sticks, but they took it to a new level where everybody had thunder sticks and it sounded like the whole building was coming down. What's a thunder stick? What does it have to do with baseball? I have no idea. In Milwaukee, players do this when they get a hit. They get out on second base. They call it beast mode. What's beast mode? I don't understand any of it. It's still entertaining. And it's not just baseball. It crosses all sports. In hockey, in Detroit, they throw octopus onto the ice before the Red Wings play. Seriously? Who came up with that? Because that's just plain disgusting. And I guarantee you the refs probably don't really care for it when I've seen them have to pick up the raw octopus and drag it off the ice. That's probably a nice friendly smell on your hand for the rest of the game. In another hockey one in Florida, they throw rats onto the ice. Plastic rats. What? What? I just don't get it. And you know, it doesn't stop there. There are things that bridge all sports, whether it's football or baseball or hockey, basketball, it doesn't matter. There are certain things that are known, and again, it's the same thing. There's no rhyme or reason to them. What's a rally cap? Everybody probably knows what one is. You take your hat, you turn it inside out like this, and then you put it back on. And that is a rally cap. And you'll see people do this at baseball games in the 8th and 9th inning when their team needs to rally. Who came up with that? That's moronic. But I still do it. It's still fun. It's still something fans get into. How about playoff beards? In hockey, by the time a team wins the Stanley Cup, they look like a bunch of Grizzly Adams. Every single one of them is hanging down to here. You could take them and you could braid them right out like ZZ Top. It's just insane. So yeah, the Z is the latest in a long line of crazy sports fads and rallying points. And all I can encourage you to do is embrace it. It's goofy, it's fun, it's weird, but the Pirates have been doing well, and it seemed to serve them well. Now, as they're in this little skid lately, they've lost some here, and I encourage you also to not jump ship. Don't jump ship. You got more than 40 games left. We're closer than we've been in 2 decades. So flash your Z, enjoy the ride, and hopefully the Buccos are still relevant in late September. If you want to follow me in my rally cap, Josh Krysak at JK Typist on Twitter, or you can check me out all the time, Herald-Standard.com. Talk to you soon.
At theherald-standard.com, our mission is to provide news, information, and services to enable our communities to prosper. Every day, we strive to achieve this goal through 3 dynamic products. Wake up each morning to a copy of the Herald-Standard.com newspaper delivered to your home. Enjoy the e-edition and exact replica of our print product on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Or secure unlimited access to our full-coverage digital news site online at heraldstandard.com. One local news leader, 3 great options.